So I was kind of going the right way.
This mask, it intrigues. It must become a part of Gazmod's collection.
Friend? Why don't you talk to the Collector?
It approaches. It dares speak. Will it offer the mask to compensate for such insults? It invokes Madam Wim. Wants what belongs to Gazmod and Gazmod alone. It is presumptuous. Leave our gaze. Gazmod no longer wants to look upon it.
I meant no insult by having my mortal speak to you, Collector. We merely seek to borrow a Daganic codebreaker.
Since you're clearly interested, I'll allow you to examine my mask.
No. The Arox must not leave the gallery. But Gazmod will peer at its mask. This way, mask wearer.
Come, little mortal. We must find the Arox. Perhaps the gallery is beyond that door. The Collector let slip that they have a codebreaker called the Arox. We must find it.
Do we have to go through this shit? Okay, why is there something sell stuff here? I never know.
It appears not all of Gazmod's collection consists of relics.
Hey, bitch.
I'm back. Where to now?
It dares enter our collection. Does it not know we see through many eyes?
You.
And our
Come and take us!
collection is not at all what I want.
Courage brings victory.
No, it doesn't. Just no, it doesn't.
Our collection is as dangerous as it is beautiful.
Perhaps the Daganic
Surprised I
relics
heard
lie beyond
do
that.
it.
This gallery contains but a single display. See what it is, mortal.
I am Arox the Mutilator. Very few things that walk the Deadlands can hear the name of Arox the Mutilator and not soil themselves.
How do we free it? I don't want to play this DLC the first time.
Sweet freedom at long last! Arox owes you for this kind indulgence. You have set Arox free. Free! Arox owes you a debt of honor, and Arox will pay it, no matter how long it takes. You have my word. But pray tell, who do I owe this enormous debt of gratitude to? Question not this pitiable form, mortal, for within it beats the heart of the terror of the Deadlands, the sunderer of the seven skies, and the warrior of the floating wastes. I am Arox the Mutilator! And yes, I currently occupy this Daedric body. Taking it codes. Easy as ripping the ears off a banekin. Arox is fluent in the many tongues of the Deadlands. No code can hide its meaning from the Mutilator's eyes. Speaking of eyes, we should leave this place twice before the Collector looks this way. I have already pledged to honor my debt to you. I will decipher every scroll in the Tower of Lord Dagon's Viscount Scrivener, if that is what you desire. I swear my fealty to you, mortal master. My life and my skills are yours to command. With pleasure, mortal master.
I'm really technically not mortal, I'm immortal. Since I'm a vampire. Feed upon
Your
mortal
path
flesh.
is perfect, master. And I found the encoded note. I will work on translating.
Gazmod sees the intruders. Now we shall demonstrate the power of our collection.
Aww. Features.
Perhaps they will amuse us as our collection destroys them.
Crazy idea. The other more cards are less retired and they vampire.
This monstrosity will destroy it.
I didn't realize that I can do this again. Get it from the other DLCs. This is the one from Somerset out, and we got one from Western Skyrim / Park.
Quickly, through the door and find the anchorite before the Collector returns.
Hey, a little help here? That floating sack of eyes wants to make me... Thanks. Let's get out of here and return to Madam Whims.
Damn, I gotta go back upstairs. Fuck me.
Let's hit the trail.
Master! Arox has deciphered the note. Daedric troops from Burning Gyre Keep in the Deadlands are preparing to invade Fargrave.
Well done, Rat. Mortal, find out what else the note contains.
That Daedrat talks?
Did you hear what I said, mortal master? Volcanos Nokvraz prepares to send the most fearsome Daedric troops in all the Deadlands to this Nexus city. The destruction will be glorious! It is addressed to some despicable cur named Sister Seldina. A weak-sounding mortal name if ever I heard one. Why one of Mehrunes Dagon's most powerful warlords, not as powerful as Arox, mind you, would deign to aid a weak-named mortal baffles me. Yes, right. Troops, stir ready at Burning Gyre Keep. Send word when Fargrave's defenses fall, and the invasion will begin. Dremora blades will take the city, not your incarnates. That is every word, mortal master, whose name is in no way weak. Let us make haste, master.
An excellent idea, mortal. Use the Plaza of Portals to reach the Deadlands. We'll rendezvous at Burning Gyre Keep.
Let's ride.
Gosh dang it, I was standing the wrong fucking way. Please look, so who's that?
Smells wonderful,
What in
master.
oblivion was that?
Like weapons.
Great power
after
was
a
just
battle.
unleashed inside the keep. Hurry, mortals. We must see what's going on inside.
How in the hell am I still fucking hungry after just fucking eat?
With the Riven Cataclysm, Fargrave will fall. And then Nirn.
No remorse!
Blade Bearer weapon. Here, examine it, mortal. It is the Blade Bearer's crest. This is not their fortress. Why would that broken sword be here?
They chased you out of Fargrave once. How many more failures must you endure?
Careful, Nofron, for perhaps I'll take my Incarnate, destroy them!
Deal with the Incarnate,
Dang it.
mortal. I shall do what I can to weaken it for you.
You can't rely on magic. Change your strategy.
Summoned a pool of energy. Go into it.
Clear!
I've summoned a pool of energy. Go into it. Now, mortal, go to one of my energy pools.
You expect me to go to it? Come on.
No power left. Use a potion. Life isn't a fairy tale, but sometimes villains get what they deserve anyway.
Seltina, you failed. Again!
You see failure, I see opportunity. Let's head to the Riven Cataclysm. I have a legion of incarnates to create.
We should leave too. Quickly, mortals, into the portal.
Aarox the Mutilator must...
Sister Seldina. Twice now, you helped me stop her from harming Fargrave and its people. Thanks for that. I'm not sure why Lyrinth chose us, or what she really cares about in all this. But as long as the cult threatens my city, I'll stand by you. Yeah, I heard. I may not remember who I am or where I came from, but I found a purpose in Fargrave. That's what keeps me going. Protecting the city and its people. I won't rest until we stop Sister Seldina and the Order of the Waking Flame.
We stopped Seldina's ritual and forced her to retreat to Burning Gyre Keep. There, instead of allowing her to summon Nokroz's promised army, we defeated her incarnate. Now she's on the run, back to her Riven Cataclysm. That device intrigues me. And do not forget that Nirn is her ultimate target, little mortal. She plans to use Fargrave to sacrifice your realm to Dagon. But Seldina figured out a way to change the very nature of a Daedra. Truly change it. That bears further investigation. A question I must ponder. There are few places I can think of to hide such a device. None of them pleasant. And there are the Blade Bearers to consider. Why was their sword in the keep? For now, take this as a reward. That is the mortal custom, yes? Are you ready to resume our hunt for the Riven Cataclysm, little mortal? I assumed you'd want time to sample Madame Wim's delights, or explore the splendors of Fargrave. No? Very well. Let us go before more incarnates are unleashed upon the city. You are not wrong in your summation. But we are not without avenues to explore. Remember the broken sword hilt you found at Burning Gyre Keep? It carries the mark of the Blade Bearers clan. The Blade Bearers are a Dromora clan who forged their own path. They have no allegiance to Mehrunes Dagon, so I find it curious that their crest was found on a broken sword in the keep. I want to determine their involvement. With your aid, of course. The Blade Bearers are nomads, but we should find them at a settlement called Wretched Spire. That's in the Sever region of the Deadlands. We must talk to their kinreeve, Rincaius. I will meet you there. And bring Aarox. We may have a use for him. Rincaius is a kinreeve of the Blade Bearers, a clan of nomadic Dromora who bow to no prince. Like the rest of his clan, he is fierce but values honor. He takes pride in his martial skills and the status of his kin. Mortals hold no interest for him.
You are unlikely to find any of Mehrunes Dagon's servants in Wretched Spire, Master. Long ago, the Prince of Destruction commanded that no Daedra among his legions should look upon that place, or even speak of it. He was quite insistent. Never heard of him, but I do not trust him. I will watch him closely, Master. Sniff out his intentions. I have a keen sense of smell in this otherwise pathetic form. I'd prefer to be huge and powerful again, of course. But this form has some uses. I do not know. Lord Dagon wasn't in the habit of explaining his commandments. I heard the entire town was dropped into the Deadlands from someplace else, but I was never curious enough to investigate further. Sorry to have failed you, Master.
is only beginning, mortal. These incarnates threaten not only Fargrave, but your world as well.
The audacity of these pickpockets.
Right behind you, partner.
I see the last of the Fool Killers still consorts with mortals.
And I see a blade bearer who could use a new perspective.
You travel a strange path, Lyranth. I won't ally with kin such as you.
I was not offering an alliance. Mortals, speak to Rinkias. Tell him about burning Gyre Keep.
Mortals in the Deadlands exist only at Mehrunes Dagon's sufferance. They grovel in his cult, toil as his slaves, or skulk and hide in places such as this, in the hope he will forget about them. Which are you? And why do you seek the Blade Bearers? No Blade Bearer would willingly enter a fortress loyal to Lord Dagon. I'm in search of my clan members who disappeared, however. You say you found one of our swords at Burning Gyre Keep. Tell me, what do you know of the Order of the Waking Flame? An audacious plan. Mehrunes Dagon has swallowed mortal realms before, or at least a portion of them. Such as this settlement you see before you. You are fortunate that their plan failed. What brings you to the Deadlands now? Vengeance? If Dagon's servants struck down my kin to protect this device, I will punish them. But first, they must be found. My scouts followed rumors to Xynoes's jail and Jin's foundry before they vanished. I will begin there. You may accompany me. Jind is a Dremora kin marcher. She studies relics and devices. Xynoes is Zivilai. He studies pain. They are both subordinates of Valkanaz Novkroz, who you say you encountered at Burning Gyre Keep. When Dagon's purposes interfere with our own, we gladly fight his minions. Prince Dagon knows this and welcomes it. We have met the Valkanaz in battle before. This business of mortal
I always loved the
secrets and
Dremora in
missing
this.
Dremora is
Night, I
new,
love 'em.
however. The Blade Bearers come to Wretched Spire every cycle. It provides a place to plot our next campaign against rival clans. When one of our war parties never arrived, I dispatched scouts to find it. They made one report. Then they too disappeared. Kinmacher Jind oversees a foundry in the Sever, not far from Wretched Spire. Xanoaz is a master of a jail in the Burn, a place of suffering. My scouts reported that both seek information about mortal dealings, each in their own way. It is unusual for two high-ranking lieutenants of Arkanaz Novkroz to suddenly concern themselves with mortals, yes. Novkroz has nothing but contempt for your kind. Is that all? I grow impatient. When Dagon's purposes interfere with our own, we gladly fight his minions. Prince Dagon knows this and welcomes it. We have met the Valkanaz in battle before. This business of mortal secrets and missing Dremora is new, however. The Blade Bearers come to Wretched Spire every cycle. It provides a place to plot our next campaign against rival clans. When one of our war parties never arrived, I dispatched scouts to find it. They made one report. Then they too disappeared. Kinmacher Jind oversees a foundry in the Sever, not far from Wretched Spire. Xanoaz is a master of a jail in the Burn, a place of suffering. My scouts reported that both seek information about mortal dealings, each in their own way. It is unusual for two high-ranking lieutenants of Arkanaz Novkroz to suddenly concern themselves with mortals, yes. Novkroz has nothing but contempt for your kind. Is that all? I grow impatient. When Dagon's purposes interfere with our own, we gladly fight his minions. Prince Dagon knows this and welcomes it. We have met the Valkanaz in battle before. This business of mortal secrets and missing Dremora is new, however. The Blade Bearers come to Wretched Spire every cycle. It provides a place.
Oh, I already done that already. So there's one right here. Down there. Starting to almost.
Mika, Drozu, stay vigilant. It's possible our planmates will return.
My wares are headed.
Surprising, but acceptable. I expected you to be killed on your way here. Perhaps you are more capable than you appear. This is the foundry of Jind, Kinmacher under Valkanaz Novkroz. Here she supervises Dremora who study and devise things of interest to the Valkanaz. Look for strange devices or documents about mortal machines in Jind's foundry. I will search for signs of my blade bearers and question any churls I find. That would be an inefficient use of my time and abilities. Do not expect me to guard you, mortal, but if you die, as mortals are prone to do, I shall inform Lyranth at my convenience.
At my convenience.
I've had few dealings with Kinmacher Jind, but I have reservations about any Dremora who dabbles in mortal inventions. It is an unseemly habit. Dislike? One must be familiar with something to dislike it. I am unfamiliar with your kind and not especially curious. You are simply unimportant. I mean no insult. I'm sure you are very important to you, as far as mortals are concerned. I will only wait for a brief period at the ritual site after I complete my own investigations. Search quickly if you wish to compare notes.
That Ringkias doesn't know what to make of you, Master. He seems like the suspicious type. Strange
Fight?
drawing, Master.
Good.
Does Jin intend to construct this?
So I have to go up. So how do I go up? God, it's been a while since I played this. Ermigerd. Ermigerd. What am I supposed to do? Fuck me. Oh, shit. I'm supposed to go. Oh. Damn. Gosh, dang it, I need sleep. Dang it. Why does everybody keep trying to fix it? Crap. I might need to go back down there. Shit. I completely missed it. Yeah, see, what happened was...
Mortal woman dares command Jind and not Frost? Arrogant. Why does she need so many Dremora?
See, it's been a while since my last player that I deleted. Played this, and it's just... I don't know. I guess I like to confuse myself. Let's see. So do I need to go up there-ish?
Well, at least you didn't steal it yourself.
Really, dude? Really? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What the actual hail, like... Thought I grabbed everything. What the hell am I missing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Skyshirt! Oh, come on. I need that Skyshirt. Give me! Give me! I don't suggest. Come on. Oh. I won't get that bug. There's gotta be a third one over here somewhere. Oh crap. Ain't there. Where? If I find it in broad daylight, or right in front of my ass, I'm gonna be pissed. So far, it's not been in front of me, and I'm getting chaos. Dude, where am I supposed to go? I'm getting pissed, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
They made their choices. So be it.
Okay, that makes no sense. It's up there, I swear to God, I'm gonna be pissed. You got to be shitting me. I was going in circles.
If you find it, we may learn something.
Thank you.
There it is. Touch it, and you hear the victim's last thoughts.
I knew that lie came
Enemies make the best deaths.
even if I did translate the notes stolen from Sister Saldina. Narkrovs thinks he can make his own catalyst. Let them kill me. He'll never match Sister Saldina's brilliance.
Nokvraz seeks to undermine the mortal Seldina. Two factions vying for Lord Dagon's favor. Let us hope for rivers of blood.
Let's hit the trail.
Oh, fuck me. So I gotta go back up there. She's better take the wheel today, because I've literally been doing 3 hours the last 2 days of fucking bullshit. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I thought Jind would slice you. Mortals have too many expressions. Your face tells me nothing. Did you find anything at the Foundry, or did you fail at your task?
Shut up,
For what
motherfucker.
purpose? Prince Dagon commanded Valknaz Novkroz and his subordinates to assist the mortals of his waking flame cult. Or so I heard. If the mortals devised a tool for the prince's use, why would the Valknaz need one of his own? This reeks of mortal lies and trickery. Mortals do not enslave kin. And yet, I found signs left by my blade bearers. Kin of many clans gathered here before they were taken somewhere else. Yes, kin are not to be used by mortals. The very thought offends me. I must find signs of my missing clanmates. Meet me near the jail of Xanawaz. The area features many deep ravines. Do not fall into one and die. We will investigate the Zivilai, Xanawaz. I will meet you there, if you survive the journey.
I'll get this guy short later. Not in the mood.
The Zivilai will grind your mortal bones to ash if he sends you here. Xanawaz is one of Valknaz Novkroz's most fearsome underlings. He commands many Dremora. I do not know if he and Jind work together for their master or if they compete for his approval. Blade bearers would not allow themselves to be seen by you, so do not waste your time looking for them. Search for information about the mortal device that drew my scouts to this site. I will look for my kin. You exhaust me with all these questions. Are all mortals so uncertain?
Somewhere.
There is a scout's camp north of Xanawaz's jail. I will await you there, but do not dawdle. My patience is extremely limited. Zivilai are reckless. Stay alert, mortal. You seem to handle yourself well. but Xenoaz is dangerous.
Our way.
What a poorly crafted runic crux. Whatever ritual they plan to use it for will most likely fail.
Who approaches? Haven't I so... You are not one of these monsters. Daedra. Tormentors. They questioned me. Wanted me to demonstrate how to inscribe the runes. I tried to resist. Tell Sister Seltina. I tried. The Cataclyst's runic crux. The focus of its power. These Daedra wanted to make their own. I didn't tell them everything. Tell Sister Seltina. I did not reveal the Blind Seer's final gift. I never met him, but he invented the Cataclyst. We followed his schematics. The day of Lord Dagon's triumph draws near. I hope to see it. Damn Nok'Vraz and his torturer. Hidden.
Oh, great. Fucking, I don't feel like talking to him.
Wicked. He probably didn't even provide the torturer with much sport.
Let's ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, you going through all the damn shit. Where do I need to go to? Like... Oh. That's where I just came down from.
The day is ours.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No.
More scratchings? They really are trying
Right
to
behind
build
you,
their
partner.
own Cataclyst master.
You have found information. Perhaps you have proven yourself a useful companion after all. What have you learned? Of course. Akanaz Nok'Vraz refuses to accept that the mortal followers of Mehrunes Dagon can succeed where he has failed. A useful insight. What a blind seer. That means nothing to me. Nor can I make sense of the drawing. The runic crux, however. The work seems poorly done. Xenoaz's methods have their limitations. I found something as well. A hidden message from my blade bearers. My kin learned little that we did not already know. They waited here, hoping to trail a waking flame messenger back to Sister Seldina. Since they are not here, it must have worked. Which leaves us no closer to finding this mortal device, or my kin. Defective parts, strange scribblings, the inventions of a blind seer. I hope Lyranth learned more in Fargrave.
The inventions of a
Can I help you with something?
Interesting.
I must change your outfit.
Elysian? That old lunatic? He was locked in the blood pit last night.
Did that Daedra talk?
This pathetic form holds Aarox the Mutilator, titan of destruction. Master, let's talk.
I like you better in this one anyway. And your mount, I'm going to do something a little different. I think we should ride the same horses. And I'm gonna ride my mount.
Not so long ago, the blood pit trembled at the mere rumor of my approach. They cowered before me. I first encountered Elysian there. He was quite mad. Probably still is. I'm not sure what he'll be able to tell you, Master. The blood pit is a foul prison that I once oversaw. When I was cursed, I awoke there in this reduced form, cast down with others who offended Mehrunes Dagon. That's where I met Elysian. He was locked in a prison within the prison. The Durance Vile. Master, I am not sure if Elysian knows who Elysian is, or why he is there. You'll see. The Blood Pit lies northwest of Burning Gyre Keep. I can guide you, but the presence of powerful Daedra not aligned with Prince Dagon will be noticed. The Blood Pit imprisons disloyal Daedra with mystic wards. Lyranth and the Blade Bearer would have to shatter those wards to enter. Mortals, walls and locks are enough to bar your path. Your Dremora allies cannot come with us. I was imprisoned there before I escaped, only to be captured by the Collector. Damn his many eyes! They never were able to overcome my natural immunity to the wards. Something to do with my position before I was cursed, I imagine. The Blood Pit. I was imprisoned. Let us depart!
Let's meet at the Blood Pit. If I know Elysian, maybe he knows me.
Right behind you, partner.
I changed my mind. I
How
don't
can I
want you to
help?
have the same horse as me. It just seems weird. I'm gonna change my horse. I was changing my mind. Weirdness. Here's what I changed my mind. I want back my warhammers, and I want you to have
I'm listening.
a different one.
What can I do for you? Let's ride.
Because I like the horse.
Over here, friend. The Blood Pit. If names are omens, then this is a dire one. After what Aarox told us about the place, I admit I wouldn't want to set foot there until we exhausted every other lead we had. I'm not sure. Wouldn't a place like this leave scars you couldn't forget? I don't know. And what does it matter? However we met, I just hope Elijah can tell me who I was before this mask was adhered to my face. It would also be nice if he can tell us something useful about the Riven Cataclysm. There, an overseer. Let's see what's going on.
The blind old fool is useless. All he did was babble about nonsense.
He is becoming resistant to the elixir, Balkana's Nokros. There's nothing to be done.
Nothing to be done? Be grateful that I am not my predecessor, Aarox the Mutilator.
Nokros is weak. I would have killed the Overseer for her failure.
Let's hit the trail.
Shut up, fucker.
Overseer on the left.
Balkana's Nokros. Do you have any idea when we can expect Aarox the Mutilator to return?
Aarox never left. Yep, I had him cursed. Turned him into a Dade rat.
Nokros? He did this to me? That bloodless ash pile!
Improve the elixir before I return. And forget Aarox. He's no longer your concern.
The Warden's Overlook is nearby. The entrance is a portal. We might find the location of Elijah's Durance Vial there.
I guess I it don't need more. I love it.
That map was
Look up there!
obviously drawn by a prisoner.
Nokros returns!
Have you completed your interrogation, Balkana's Nokros?
Nothing but a waste of time. Just more of the same. Secure the Durance Vial until I return. I must go. That tiresome mortal Selbina insists on my presence. Improve the elixir before my next interrogation.
He's getting away! I'll kill him!
Calm down, motherfucker.
Let's hit the trail.
That's it. The Durance Vial.
I remember the smells of this place. The old seer should be behind a glowing door.
So close, but one more obstacle. Any ideas? If Aarox is right, Elagian is behind that glowing door. That's a lot of security for one old blind seer, though. I guess we need to figure out how to open Elagian's cell if I really want to talk to him. Yeah, I thought so too. But what if something in my past is terrible? What if that's why I can't or won't remember? All right, let's do this. I think we can use lucent crystals, just like back at the bathhouse in the Shambles. Lucents can be charged with energy and used to activate all sorts of things, like opening that door, maybe. Gather some lucents and look for a dynamis font to charge them. There's got to be one around here. Maybe on the balcony up above? Spend any amount of time scavenging in Fargrave or various realms of Oblivion, and you'll run into a few of these Daedric devices. Lucents are usually easy to find. The tricky part is locating a dynamis font that still works. Gather a few lucents.
I remember. There's a rune of unsealing on the balcony above. It unlocks the cell door.
Now place the charged lucent in the discharge lever. I see discharge levers on the balcony above. Find some lucents, charge them, then place them up there.
The masked one speaks true. We need charged lucents.
Activate the Rune of Unsealing before an Overseer comes round.
Shut up, bitch. Just shut up.
That did it. Now let...
A noise! Is someone there? No. No more visions. I don't want to drink anymore. Drink brings Satan.
The blind seer is mad. I warned you, Master.
That's him.
Can you hear all of them? I hear all of them. Pour the season on the coals. All good children get sweet rolls. More questions? No more questions. Is it the season of blossoms yet? That was always my favorite.
There is a
All my ideas
my
gone.
trusted you lied on
They
me.
poured them out. Now I'm an
you
empty bottle.
see, want me
So
back,
empty.
want me back again.
Sometimes everything is right
again.
Usually not. But so many, many questions. I won't answer them unless... Do you smell flowers? Flowers, cowers, showers.
Back. You want me back, 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 back. You want me back.
Nokvros mentioned an elixir, didn't he? If you can find one, maybe it'll calm him down.
Taste of spring, rain's hand in a bottle. Pour and pour on the coals helps calm my mental debacle.
That smells like rendered okram fat. I like it, but it might kill the old seer.
There's meaning in Elegiac. He mentioned spring. Could the elixir be related to a season? And he said, look around for Elegian's elixir. I imagine the overseers would keep it close by in case they needed to talk to him. Something in a bottle related to spring. That's my guess.
Me back, I want it back again. I want that again. Want me back, back, back. You want me back, back, back.
That smells wrong. All heat and mortal sweat. Trust me.
You see, want me back.
Ooh,
Want me
vile.
back again.
Delicious. But that bottle smells of gnome. I hate it. This ridiculous nose of mine is not wrong. Try it. Pour it on the braziers.
My mind grows still, free of those awful visions. I do not know you, stranger, but I thank you. And the others I hear. The elixir grants me only a few moments of clarity, so speak swiftly. What do you ask of me? That vile creation. Nokvros was just here asking about it. The Riven Cataclysm is my burden, my punishment, my greatest sorrow. I did not realize the purpose my designs would be turned to. Why do you seek it? Yes, I believe you speak true. Destroying it would be good. You can get to the Cataclysm by going to Annihilox Summit. Nokvros speaks freely in my presence. He thinks me mad, that I hear nothing. Well, I am mad, and blind, but I'm not deaf. The Anchorite? No, I've not heard that word. But I sense my work. She wears my mask, doesn't she? I crafted that cursed item. It suppresses memories, both the wearers and those who knew the wearer. Everyone forgets. Speak quickly, stranger. I cannot tell you who I made the mask for or why. The enchantment I devised does not simply abolish the wearer's memories. It erases the wearer from the memory of anyone who knew her. Whoever she was, that person is forgotten. Of course not. The mask hides who she was, not who she is now. Think twice before you seek to unbind the mask from your friend. That curse was most likely put in place for her own protection.
You seem like a kindly old owl. I wish I could help you.
A kindly old owl. I remember a young girl called me that once. I have something for you.
Something for me? What is it?
This amulet. I've been saving it for so long. For you, I think. Now go. My mind.
He remembered my mask and this amulet, but he didn't remember me.
Screw it. I don't want to leave. I have the money. Inside of that. Damn. And I just walked right past it.
Interesting. You appear to have survived Dagon's worst prison and suffered little to no damage. And your demeanor suggests that you succeeded in your mission, though the anchorite seems distressed. Tell me, what happened in the Blood Pit? I know an Ilark summit, a high peak in the Sever, inhospitable to mortals, and Dremora for that matter. Few go there. It would be a perfect place to hide the Riven Cataclysm. But what's wrong? Did he know? The Cataclysm and the mask. This Elegine is clever indeed. I am more determined than ever to examine the Riven Cataclysm in detail.
You go up,
We must also keep the waking flame from misusing it, of course.
What's up?
Patience, mortal. You have done well. Take pride in your accomplishments and accept this minor token of my appreciation. With Rincaius, Arox, and the Anchorite at our side, we may yet complete both our missions. Prepare yourself. We move out shortly. Look at us, little mortal. Forced to accept the word of a blind old seer. Imprisoned and driven mad in Mehrunes Dagon's blood pit. If Elegion is to be believed, we'll find Sister Saldina and the Riven Cataclysm at the summit. I have heard of the location. A barren peak scoured by winds that flay flesh from bone. A good place to build a secret retreat, provided the walls can withstand the constant winds. Sister Saldina has taken great care to hide the Riven Cataclysm. Always. With Rincaius and his blade bearers beside us, we will fight our way to the Riven Cataclysm. When I have seen what I need to, you can destroy the device. Meet us at the base of an Islark summit, provided you want to be part of this. Grab the Daedrat and prepare yourself. The dangers of an Islark summit are enough to make even a Dremora pause. I assume we will have to deal with both Nokfrost's forces and the Order of the Waking Flame along the way.
Let us go, Master.
I'll meet you at a Nyalok summit, but we should be careful. I expect that both Sister Saldina and Nokfrost may be there.
Tell me that we will find Nokfrost at the Nyalok summit, Master. Oh, he has so much to answer for. If you smash him to the ground so I may reach him, I will gnaw his face off! No. Nokfrost is no mage. He must have found some relic or forgotten curse to transform me into this Daedrat body. And he must have caught me off guard. Otherwise, I would have destroyed him the moment he struck at me. You dare insinuate? The Master meant no offense. You're just a stupid mortal. Nokfrost never dared display a hint of disloyalty, let alone challenge me for my place as Prince Dagon's champion. I would have crushed him into a paste. Can we go now? Yes, Master. To the base of a Nyalok summit, Master. Nokfrost must pay for this insult he has forced upon me.
Good, we're all here. Unlike others of my ilk, I have no particular interest in open battle. I leave the assault on the summit to you and Rincaius. The Anchorite, the Bladebearer rearguard, and I will catch up once you locate the Riven Cataclysm. In addition to the harsh conditions and the destructive wind, I expect you will face Daedra loyal to Valkanaz Nokraz. Perhaps mortals devoted to the Dagon cult. Surely neither Nokraz nor Sister Saldina would leave the Riven Cataclysm unguarded. Given what we've seen of their interactions thus far, I'd say neither of them tells the other any more than necessary. Perhaps we can use that at some point. Widen the rift that already exists between them. Now hurry. We will see you at the summit.
Well, I'm going to stop it here.